and we have to get to this graphics draw-off, which is so exciting that we're not even going to have 4. No, I said 4 in the schedule. No, we're going to have 6 people. So I got to figure out how to organize all of this with the timer. I can't actually do the normal poll because Twitch only allows for 5. So I actually have something set up for that too. We're going to figure it out. But I'm going to bring in who the 6 people are. And I have to start with, of course, the person who won last year. That's JR Caines. Welcome, JR.
Hi. How's it going?
That was absurdly fast. Oh my god.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's a beautiful image over your right shoulder. Where'd you get that?
What? I don't know. It's part of my collection. It's my decor.
Oh man, JR, tell everybody about yourself.
I'm JR Caines. I'm a graphic designer who works mainly in publishing, helping independent authors publish books and sell them and design them and all that. And I've been with Pictureless doing graphics for the amazing Pictureless graphics team for, I lost track of time.
Yeah,
2 years? 2 years?
Maybe 3?
Maybe 3?
2020?
Yeah, right there's like a year we lost in there that I can't keep straight in my head.
Yeah, I understand that completely. Well, thanks for being here. And last year, if you guys missed it, he made a Fernando Tatis graphic that was incredible. And that was the one last year. We gotta showcase that at some point as well, because I think it's so good, and people use it as their iPhone cover, and they still should do that. But we're going to move on to Justin Paradis. The reason we have a graphics team in the first place. Justin, what's up, man?
Hey, Nick, how are you? Hey, JR.
I'm doing great.
Hey, Justin.
I can't wait for this event. This was such a fun event last year, and Justin, you gotta get the crown this year. You gotta seize it.
There's so many talented people here, and we have a couple new guys that are going to be showing off their chops. So I really can't wait to get started and see what happens.
So Justin sent me a couple graphics, I believe, in the winter of 2018 after the Red Sox won. And I just remember sending to Fast, like, I don't know how we're going to make this work, but like he needs to be a part of this because this is amazing. And long story short, now we have a proper graphics team and all these graphics for these articles, and it's all because Justin leads the way, and it's amazing. So thank you for everything you've done, Justin. And it's great to have you here. Next, I got to bring in Michael Packard. Why? Because he's wearing the shirt that he designed. Yes, all of the PitchCon logos that you see were created by that man, Michael Packard. It's good to see you, Michael. You're on mute, by the way. You're on mute. You gotta hit the. I'll do it for you. I got you. Oh, I can't. It's not connected. You don't have a mic connected.
Sorry about that. Hey, gentlemen,
You made it. Welcome back. And you were part of this again last year, as well. How you feeling about this year?
I'm hoping for better results, Nick. I'm hoping for better results. Last year I had trouble getting to bed. I hope I sleep good tonight, Nick.
You know, actually, I distinctly remember last year you shifted your design halfway through.
I did. It was tragic.
And I'm looking forward to seeing it develop this time. We have another return with Ethan Kaplan. Ethan, welcome back.
Hey, everybody. How's it going?
Hey.
You made it. I know it was a dash from the train.
It's incredible.
I'm here. That's all that matters. You know, and I got all my paperwork in. I paid my submission fee, and then I did the blood work and the urine sample. I thought that was a little excessive, but you know, whatever it takes, I'm here.
Absolutely. Well, I'm glad you made it.
I'm juiced.
And good luck this year. But we have two new competitors this year. We're gonna make this a 6-person one, which I think is gonna be easier for me. And I'm trying to figure out how to get the timer in here. I don't know if I can without myself going crazy. But we have Shawn Palmer.
Hey, everybody. What's going on?
How are we doing?
So much Boston.
Good. Oh, yeah. I wanted to wear more, but I didn't want to overdo it first time on here.
It's too much. It's too much Boston. I think
we actually need more. I should have worn my Ortiz shirt.
Oh, man. Shawn, tell everybody about yourself.
I'm a freelance graphic designer. I'm a rec therapist assistant, and I'm just been with Pitcher List since like October, I believe, and it's been awesome. Great team of writers, designers, just everything. It's been unbelievable. I'm very excited for this.
We're lucky to have you. And we're going to move on to Cody Rogers. Welcome, Cody.
Hi.
Good to have you here.
Right? Awesome.
I have to make that banner better. And there we go. It's all fixed. Cody, tell everybody about yourself.
Okay. I'm a journalist and a graphic designer. A journalist, my day job. Shout out to Northeast Georgia for letting me use the office way after work hours for this. But I don't know. Big baseball fan, obviously. Go Braves. Shout out Hank Aaron forever and always. Rest in peace.
Nice. All right. Well, so here we are, guys. I'm going to explain how this is going to work, okay? I am in a group Discord with these 6 fine designers. And in a moment, I'm going to tell them 2 things. Who is the player that they are going to be designing for? It's going to be a poster this year, I believe. 2,500 by 2,000. 300 DPI, I believe. And then I'm going to be giving them the twists. They don't know either of these things. They're all going to have the same amount of time. It's going to be 1 hour. I have a timer here. I'm going to figure out how to share it. So when you guys start your thing, that's what I'm going to be doing. But during the process, I'll be checking in with everybody. And then at the end, we're going to go over everybody. We're going to talk about it. And you're going to be able to vote. I'll be sharing the link inside of the Twitch chat. So if you want to vote, that's where you're going to do it. And based on your votes, we're going to crown the second great graphics draw-off winner of PitchCon. I think we're working on the title. We're going to workshop that. But, all right. So, without further ado... Oh, actually, I should mention one thing. There is a secret prize, isn't there, guys? That's going out tonight. Do we want to talk about this now? If so, Justin, the floor is yours.
I think Ethan had the excellent idea to give away the winning design to one lucky PitchCon attendee. So we will be doing that.
All right, fantastic. We will be once we hit our milestone of 10,000, another person will be winning a poster. If you selected any of the Pitch List merch, you will be eligible for that. But all right, guys, I'm about to post inside of the Discord, so be ready for the great graphics draw. Here it is. The player that you will be making a poster of is Shohei Ohtani.
Oh.
But you have to use him as both a batter and a pitcher.
Beautiful.
Time
I like it. I like it.
now.
Do it.
All right, so get out of here, guys. I'm
My
going to remove
joke-
all of you from this. Good luck, gentlemen. And I'm going to sit here and say, look, we got to give them some time. They're figuring out, they're downloading the files now. Okay, in that time, we're going to talk, me and you. All right? We're going to be talking about the contributions. We can do this. We can get to 5,000. That means we're on pace. If we finish today at 5,000, right? 50% of the way through PitchCon, 50% of the way to our goal. I believe in this community that we can do it. We've actually gotten some new contributions recently. We have Eric, $10, fantastic. We have Melissa at $50, wonderful. Ben at 100. I think we just maybe have gotten another one. I'm checking my phone. We do. We have another one at $25 from Kyle. We're at 4,300. We can certainly do this. I believe in this community. I've started the timer. Oh no, oh God. That looks so bad, Nick. So bad. Okay. Hold on. I can figure this out. Ha! I got it. I figured it out. Okay. I need to share this screen. And let's go window. Beautiful. Look at that. Here is the timer. Right here. Okay, actually, you know what? Stop this. Let's go like this. Yes. So 58 minutes and 33 seconds. I can't really do much more, but every so often I will be checking in on this. It's going to be massive on the right side of my screen for everybody. Oh my Lord, that just changed it. But you get it. We got 58 minutes and 19 seconds left. I'm going to be jumping through shortly, but remember, this whole thing... Oh, I can do that. That's pretty good. What they're doing right now is they are making a poster with Shohei Ohtani, the pitcher, Shohei Ohtani, the hitter, in one just for you guys. It's going to be different designs. a 2500 by 2000 size. I have no idea what we're going to expect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be going one by one through them to get their initial thoughts. I think I've given them a good 2 minutes or so to get acclimated and really think about what they're doing. So I'm going to start interviewing, and I'm going to start with the winner from last year, because that's only fair, J.R. Caines. How are we feeling so far, JR?
Hey, a little off guard here.
Well, considering you haven't shared your stream, I understand too. You need to.
Am I
you need
not
to share your
sharing screen?
Yeah.
I thought I was. Oh,
Everyone else has done it except you.
Yeah.
Actually, Ethan needs to as well. Ethan Kaplan, if you're listening, you have to share your screen. Okay, there's
Okay.
JR Caines. And what we got going here?
So
what are you thinking?
how much should I say?
You can say whatever you like.
Share everything. I'm thinking some sort of like two-headed monster kind of situation.
Nice.
Unfortunately, he is facing the same direction in both these shots. And you can't really flip baseball players because they are handed.
Yeah.
And they have words on their shirts.
Well, I'm going to give you a little bit more time here. But that's
an
interesting idea, combining them with that leg. It's fascinating.
Yeah, I don't know.
Good luck, JR. You got this. All right, we're going to go to Justin Paradis. Justin, what are we doing here? What are we thinking?
I don't know, because this is this is trial by fire. I don't know what I'm doing. It's something with scenery and the players, but I don't know how I'm going to. I think I have an idea for the background, but then it'll come together as we're moving along. But I really don't know what we're doing yet.
All right. Well, we're at 56 minutes left.
Okay,
so,
there's time then, right?
Interesting initial thoughts. I believe you have Japan there in the background.
Yeah, that's Japan. That's where he is. That's where he's from. So.
No, I think he's in LA,
right.
Justin. Just want to let you know.
He's not from LA.
All right, we'll see how this guy comes together moving forward. All right, we're gonna move on to Packard. Packard, I mean,
how you doing?
What are you thinking right now?
I'm thinking that whatever idea I decide, I'm going to stick with it. For starters, I will not be making any sudden, drastic changes.
Hey, it worked out really well in the end last year. It was no critique of the final result whatsoever.
Oh man, I beat myself up. No, I'm not trying to let the idea of using him as both get into my head too much. Maybe just I'm thinking of using this larger one a little bit lighter and showcasing this pitcher one, really giving it some space, some effects, some depth, and letting the typography at the end shine, as you know I love to do.
Yeah. You have the best font game, I think, across the team.
I put a lot of effort into that. So thank you very much. It means a lot.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm excited to see the final results. Good luck, Packard. Oh, look at
Thank
that.
you.
Oh, I saw that flash. I saw that. Looking forward to it. All right. I do want to say before we go to our next contestant, huge shout out to Jake Roy, also part of the graphics team, who set this up with the two cutouts for the graphics team, so they didn't have to do a good cutout for them. So thank you, Jake, for being a part of this. We're going to go now to Ethan Kaplan. Kaplan, over here, what do we got? Oh, I like this. What are we thinking?
So I think, without giving too much away, a lot of people are going to try and do the same thing and try and set myself apart a little bit. I'm kind of in the beginning phases as well. I got an idea. We're going to see if it works out. If it doesn't, I got a backup plan. But,
yeah, you got some time. It's under 54 minutes now, so
for sure.
You get so much time, all the time in the world.
Why don't I just go grab a bite? I'll come back.
Yeah, there you go. Are you thinking of doing any sort of stencil stuff with the font like last year?
Definitely. I'm coming after Packard's crown there for Font Master. But the other thing I've got in my back pocket is I worked on that shirt, the 34 whiffs. So I'm relatively familiar with the angels and their typography.
Yeah, that Patrick Sandoval shirt, 32 whiffs, is so good. You killed it with
Thanks. That was so much fun to work on.
Oh, man. Amazing. All right, cool. Let's get back to it. All right, we're going to go now to Shawn Palmer.
What's going on?
Look at this. What do we got?
I'm trying to make Otani look like the monster he is. I'm
Mm,
trying to blend him into the scene here.
sure.
So
Wow,
I'm
look at
I'm
this. This
trying
is
to I'm trying
so
to come for
insane.
that title. So I'm trying to make this the best design I've ever made in my life.
Hey man, what else are you gonna do, right? You're first or last. Now, how do you think you're gonna incorporate the other cutout into this?
See, I've went back and forth with the pitcher and batter like 3 or 4 times now.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I might make him a little smaller, but like I said, I don't want to give too much away. But the
Yeah,
pitcher is going
sure.
to be the focal point, and then I'll bring it all together with the text.
I'm looking forward to this one. I think it is a little bit more different than the others. The interesting thing is, doesn't matter what you say, they aren't gonna. Everyone has their own view of what's going on, and the idea of them understanding exactly what's going on the page and replicating it based on what you're saying, not a chance.
And I'm
Not a
very
chance in
lucky
the
to have
world.
done an Otani design last week, so I've had a few ideas in my head as it
Ah,
is.
well, look at that. All right, we'll look forward to see the final result, Shawn.
Sounds good.
All right, and Cody, where are we at? We don't have any Otani here.
Oh,
What are we looking for?
kind of. Let's see. Where's it at? Oh, yeah, my bad. I had that.
Oh, look at this. So
Yeah, I
what's
kinda
your
came up
thought
with something.
process?
Oh, see, I was worried you're going to ask me this. I was kind of prepping for potential questions you would ask, and I watched last year's PitchCon design off. I was worried that my first answer would be, well, I'm just going to throw stuff at the wall and see what sticks, and that was exactly what that was the first words out of Paradis' mouth last year. So
Yep.
I'm just gonna say what he said. That's exactly what
There you
I'm
go. So
attempting to do.
that's
Yeah.
a good strategy. Just repeat the things from last year from
Yeah.
other candidates, so that you don't even need to think about it.
Yeah.
You can
Something
actually
like that.
only focus on the design. So walk me through this a little bit here. So are you just doing kind of a space thing
Yeah.
with Otani?
So that was when you first said Otani. Like I was first like describing. Like the first thing that came to my mind when I thought of him was he's like out of this world. So he's just unlike anything we've ever seen. So that was my
Sure.
first thought. So I'm gonna run with that and see if I can come up with something.
Oh man, well I'm excited. I didn't expect the extra layer of research in preparation for this. I love it. I'm curious how this develops. I'll check in soon. All right, so I want to give them a moment right now. It's close to 50 minutes. The way I kind of see is I'll do this in 5 to 8 minute bunches or so. So essentially checking in on everybody once every 10 minutes is kind of what I'm going at for here. So we're at 50 right now. I just want to remind everybody, consider making a contribution if you can. Seriously, this is 44 hours, absolutely free to you guys, and it's for a great cause. We're trying to give away all these prizes too. So really consider supporting to the cause. It's a really cool thing that we do. This is the 3rd year we've done PitchCon, and we want to constantly keep it growing. We have over 80 people involved. I think it's actually closer to 90 at this point, which is just nuts. It's it's truly remarkable. So huge thanks to the entire industry for being a part of it, for not only donating their time, but also, of course, all the prizes and stuff for you, the watchers, to enjoy. So thank you so much for all the contributions. I sincerely hope we can get to 10,000. We have 2 more days left. So come back, of course, 11 a.m. tomorrow morning and again on Saturday. And my God, I cannot wait for all of you to see PL7 and that reveal trailer as well. So enjoy it, and hopefully you guys can support this entire event. But I am going to start making the rounds again. And I'm curious. I have no idea what we're going to see on this. This is the most exciting part to me, is I'm trying to formulate it and see it ahead before it's created. I can't. These guys are just so talented. And I see in the comments, so many of the people are fantastic at fonts. I don't mean to say anything less of the other team, other designers. Absolutely not. But at Packard, I just find myself so often be like, yep, that font is just amazing. It's crazy. All right, we're going to cycle back around. So yes, that means you, JR. Are you ready?
Hey.
Are you ready to show me something?
Yeah, I think so. I am sharing, aren't I?
Ooh, look at this.
So I'm just barely starting here, but
okay.
So
wow.
Yeah, where I think I'm going is hopefully I'll have enough time. I want to have hitter Otani kind of exploding out of the back of pitcher Otani here. Like kind of erupting out of him.
Right.
I think he might need to be bigger though.
And how are you making this smoke right now? Are you just essentially having a layer of smoke and then transparency involved?
Yes.
Is that that's just
I'm trying to
any
do it
other
as
effects you're adding?
fast as possible here. So like literally, yeah, I didn't even cut anything out yet. I haven't. Yeah. There will be parts of the smoke that is erased in varying degrees to show, more of like his head coming out of it. And,
Right.
but right now it's just there.
Okay, cool. And are you thinking of anything with color here with that smoke? Are you hoping to actually just, that color is good?
Possibly. I don't know yet.
All right. Yeah.
Am I supposed to be thinking that far ahead?
I don't know. It's up to you. Do you want to, hold on to this crown for as long as you can? And what is this that you're doing right now? I see this.
So I have, it's hidden right now, but this will eventually be some of the exploding chunks.
Oh, interesting. And
I just need to figure out a quick way. It's not transparent. That's the problem. It's on the black.
Oh, I see.
There are ways of doing it, but as Justin knows, I don't like taking shortcuts with cutting things out. And I kind of have to here. So.
Well,
give me a bad
good
time.
luck. You got. I like this idea of explosive Otani. I think that's a really, really cool idea, and I'm looking forward to seeing it fully materialize over the next 46 minutes that everyone has left. 46 minutes. Looking cool, JR.
Yeah, I don't like this image.
All right, well, there's JR. Let the man work. No, that my job is to interrupt everybody and help us understand their process. All right, so we're going to bring in Mr. Justin Paradis himself, who's give me a look as in, oh, no. Hey, all right, so we're getting a scene. Oh, wow, you really took to heart. Oh, no, there is. It's in the mountains in the background. I see.
Yeah.
I see what you're doing here.
Yeah, so the idea is putting Japan in the background and then LA in the foreground, trying to mix some depth into it, and then some things in the foreground. I don't know how it's all going to come together, but that's sort of the idea, is to have different layers. But it's just an idea at this point, and Photoshop's throwing me a couple things I haven't seen before for some reason right now. So that's creating a little bit of a learning curve on the fly here. So we're trying to work through it. I'm having a hard time cutting some things out because I gave JR a hard time earlier today. So, well, karma always is a rule of law, right? In real life.
So with this here, what kind of stuff are you thinking about adding down the road?
I don't know. I've really loved trying to make things more like the images and speak for themselves. I think photographers do a really great job, and I like some of the stuff I've done for the football site with really making the moment stand out. I don't think I've started down that path, but that's what I was thinking when I first saw these photos. So we'll see how it all comes together.
Well, absolutely. Well, I'm looking forward to. I don't know what's next, and so some guys, I think looking at JRs, you would kind of get a sense of what the progression is going to be. No idea. So excited to see what that becomes. Thanks, Justin. All right, Pack. Are you ready?
No, my computer is my program's
look at this. Okay, so you have that back. We saw that really quickly, that flash before. Looks like that's sticking around.
Yeah, it might. The image was very busy, and I didn't want the background to be dark, so I kind of had to make some adjustments. But my program is legit frozen. I'm getting some sign here. There's some hope, a glimmer of hope. I'm not sure if it's because I'm sharing, but I tried to get a little too fancy with a feature in the program, and I'm paying. I am paying. But it's all good. At least you can see my progress.
What you're doing with color is incredibly interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's not loading, so I might as well just talk to you. Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah, I'm afraid, I don't want to completely go black and white here. So I think the typography might have to bring in an aspect of the color too. But I do, I do like the Showtime aspect. I'm hearing a lot of monsters. I think we got a lot of Alex Parody Tops Project fans in the building.
Who knows?
I don't know if anybody saw that card, or it seems like they did. But yeah, I like the Showtime theme here. That the glory, all this. It kind of gives you the feeling that they might actually someday win a championship.
One day. That would be
even
nice.
though we all know. But
I
yeah,
mean, I've said before, I'll say it again. I think baseball is better if the Angels win the World Series.
oh my goodness. I got their I mean, not to go on a tangent, but I got the Angels in a card break recently, and I that's the way I found out that all their draft picks were pitchers. So good for them, I guess. I mean, it's a little late, but
Sure.
I think they're starting to get the message there that they haven't had a good pitcher since John Lackey and Jared Weaver.
Wow, I guess that's kind of true, and it's very, very sad. Garrett Richards was good.
Garrett Richards was good
when he was there.
good.
I think you got to restart
Skaggs was
this.
good too.
Yeah, man. Oh, that was so sad.
Yeah, I mean,
that
yeah.
stunk.
Thank you for
That stunk a
bearing
lot.
through this with me. I appreciate you.
Yeah, you can't let it slip away. You know what you did to get here. You can recreate it, right?
Yeah. Oh, of course. Don't you worry. As soon as I get off with you, I'm going full panic.
Well, all right, then I'll get off. I'll see ya.
Thank
Bye. All right, let's go to Ethan Kaplan now. Ethan, how's this coming along?
Hey, so that's what I'm working with right now.
All right. So you
that font's kind of a placeholder.
Sure.
There's two directions I want to go, and one is they're both radical, and neither one of them look like this. One is sort of a comic book kind of feel, and I'll leave it to you to guess what my inspiration is there, and then the other is more of a baseball card.
Nice.
I'm kind of seeing what I can get, but there's some basics I can do now to help me. So.
I think the thing I liked the most from yours last year was the way you made it look like a baseball card in the bottom right-hand corner with Tatis's signature.
That was, I had a lot of fun with that. I love baseball cards. I was collecting them growing up. Friends and I would trade and swap and brag and all that stuff. So, I don't collect cards as much, but that collecting passion, memorabilia, all that stuff is still there.
It really the individual hairs of the background of the signature I thought was fantastic.
Thanks.
Yeah. Oh, this is cool. All right. I what's going on right now? What am I looking at?
I mean, again, it's that style. I'm going to see what I can grab and what's going to be easiest. And then
so
these are different
system. This is a filter system inside.
Oh yeah. So I mean, this is Photoshop, right? So there's all kinds of capabilities and possibilities here, but these are built-in filters that kind of provide a little bit of an inspiration. And if you're just looking for some fun, this is what you can do.
Nice. Well, all right. Hopefully you find the right filter that really makes this pop for you.
Thank you.
All right, I'm going to move on here. Thanks, Ethan. All right, going back to Shawn, who we see just his eyes and hat. There he is.
Get used to this new camera. Well, right now I'm just organizing my.
Oh, look at this! Oh, wow! Like this is the first what you've done, and I'm not going to say it out loud, but you're doing something that no one else is doing, I imagine.
Well, that sounds good. Hopefully in a good way.
Yeah. What you're doing around his leg on the left and right. They aren't doing, which is very interesting.
It looks completely different than it did 5 minutes ago. Complete 180 here.
It's exactly how it's supposed to be.
I thought I hit gold, and I looked at it. I'm like, that's not going to do it. So now I think I'm going to start working on some lighting, which I may not have a time to do.
Yeah, what are you? So I mean, you have about 39 minutes right now. What are going to be the main additions to this?
I was messing around with the text. I wanted to kind of add some texture to that. I've done some.
It's got some fuzz.
Yeah, that's displacement maps.
Mm-hmm.
So I added some texture there. Kind of makes the font look a lot fancier than it is.
Yeah, it's a nice slab too.
It is. So I need to find a way to get rid of some of this negative space up here.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I got going.
Get rid of it, or take advantage of it.
Take advantage of it, and I like to be simple, but I also want to kind of go crazy with it. But we'll see.
Right. All right, and what kind of thoughts are you having to amplify the bottom here?
probably I might use some lens flare, some lighting, just kind of. I might enhance the colors of these trees.
Nice.
So
Nice.
there's a
Okay.
lot it could do. The time, that's the obstacle.
Well, I'll keep an eye out for it. Thanks, Shawn.
Yeah.
And we're going back to Cody here. Cody, all right. So, what are we thinking now?
So if you can kind of see, I was thinking more of making the baseball look like rings, you know?
Okay. Yeah.
That'd be a cool idea, and that I'm gonna try to get.
Oh, nice. So that ring is the baseball he's throwing. Oh, that's
yeah.
cool.
I'm gonna try to get the hitter going with that too here in a second. I'm still figuring out if I'm gonna use another star, planet, whatever, or if I'm gonna try to work it into this one. But that's the game plan so far.
Okay. Okay. And what kind of stuff what did you use to create that entire? I mean, you just take a ring there and then just put the baseball at the end of it.
Yep.
We also have some effect on it too.
Yeah, I made just a simple ellipse and then used the masking tool to erase some of it to where it looked like it was the ball was following it.
Gotcha. Cool. And you were just looking up something too. What was that?
Oh, I was trying to look up just a simple like a dust image so I can kind of situate his leg. His leg kind of looks awkward just standing on the moon there, so I was gonna kind of have some dust like flying up, try to make it flow together a little bit more.
Right. And how do you think you're going to incorporate some text into here for his name?
I haven't got to that part yet, so I'm trying to think of what I want to do with that.
All right, fair enough. Thanks a lot, Cody.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we are about, let's see here, 36 minutes and about 10 seconds or so. So I'm going to give them a little bit more time. We did the rounds. What was that? Around 48 or so. So I guess every 15 minutes I'll be doing. So I'll check in at 35. Sounds about right or so. So in the meantime, let's see if we've had any new donations to the cause. And probably not. I don't know. Let's see, guys. 4310 is the last I've seen. And we're, 4510. Elena and Colin, PL4L. Colin, thank you so much. And Elena, too. Oh, you guys are incredible. I'm assuming that's Ben and Elena. You guys rock. And I assume that Colin is Colin Charles. I mean, you guys do not have to. Unreal. So we're over 4,500 now. We're 45% on the way there. Let's see. Can we get it to 5,000 before the night is done? I'm excited for all of these. And by the way, everyone wondering, yes, you will be able to download them after this event. So if you don't agree with the crowd's winner, well, don't worry. You can get an image for your phone or whatever you would like. Colin Weatherwax, good to see ya. Oh, man. Oh, thank you so much, Colin. Thanks for being here. Sorry, I said Colin Charles, but Colin Weatherwax, man. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you in chat. And supporting the cause. You rock, man. I'm assuming that's PL for life. And you are the best. All right, guys. So we're getting nearish the halfway point. We're getting close. We're not quite there. We have one more coming in right now, actually, from Eddie. Eddie, $50. Thank you, Eddie. We're getting there, guys. Amazing. Thank you so much for helping out the cause here. Incredible stuff. All right. Okay. My hair is I think grown and gone larger during this day. This is why I've never comb it, guys. It's better when it's flat and not this ridiculousness that is now. Oh, great. You weren't getting any more errors anymore, Eddie. No pants. Super happy to hear that. Thank you so much. But yeah, I mean, we've had 2 days so far of so many panels. This is the 22nd hour right now of PitchCon. I hope you guys have been enjoying it. It's been surreal just to sit here and see all of these smart and incredible people just talk about baseball and just think this is the coolest thing ever that we are a part of. And guess what? There's another full 2 days, 2 more days of this. And everyone says, Nick, how do you have the energy? You must be so tired. This is the best. I'm just chilling like all of y'all. This is the most fun. So I'm so excited that we have 2 more days. I'm excited that we can get this goal. I know we can as a community. Yeah, I'm thrilled that we get to do this every year. This is the best. This is so much fun. All right, I'm going to move on. I'm going to cycle back as I think we're close to the, I think we're close to the let's see. Yeah, 33 minutes. Okay, I've given enough time to JR Caines. Oh my God, what are we at, JR?
It's getting sloppy, but I heard you kids like them sloppy.
JR, what are we looking at here?
It's a mess, and I don't know what this compass is doing here.
I was gonna
weird.
ask about that. This is not a mess. This is really cool.
Yeah, I just gotta, I'm burying him a little. This is really the only part of the powder right here around his back is the only part that's. What is that?
It's your North Star after all those sloppy
Did you
jokes.
see that? That's weird.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
incredibly
I
weird that it
deserve
keeps
it.
showing up. Now, I remember last year you did something very similar in the sense of the waves splashing for Fernando Tatis. Not exactly the same tune, of course, but I like the style that you're bringing.
Thank you. Yeah. Getting photos of players in entirely different contexts into new made-up contexts is the fun part. And
oh man, and
very
the fun part
challenging.
definitely is outlining the spray away from a player's face.
Yeah, so I want to keep this PG.
Please do.
But there's not as much as Nick wants to keep this PG. We do a lot of cutting out players. And yeah. That's all I'll say about that. I did one time.
I was waiting for the
I
PG part.
Well, I kept it that way.
I see.
One time I was cutting out his bat needs to come out of that mess too. Oh, that mess might not be there. I'll hold off on that. One time I was cutting out, I can't remember who it was. I want to say it was Trevor Bauer, but it might be because I want to think that he is the kind of idiot that would have this happen. But sorry. But he there was a pitcher who had his fly down, and it was incredibly obvious, like facing the camera.
Amazing.
Zipper down. Yeah, it was like I don't know how you can get on national TV and pitch,
I kind of want you right now
5 or 6 innings
to remove
I can find it
the
eventually.
pitching Ohtani right now, so we just have Ohtani the hitting Flamingo.
Oh, but his legs
no, remove it, put him back, but just like the face of the pitcher, and then you just have one leg up and one leg down of the hitter. And I find this thoroughly enjoyable.
You're slowing me down. That is weird, though. I need to do something with the legs here.
That's my job. I got to slow all of you down equally, especially the reigning champion. Make it easier for the rest of them. But this is looking really cool. I love the explosion here. I love the whole look of it. Really cool
I think
style.
my running behind and not knowing exactly what my plan is helping.
Well, all right, I'll let you get back to it so you have at least a chance here, JR.
All right, thanks.
All right, let's go to Justin. Has it changed at all, Justin?
I think so. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, it definitely has. So it looks like you've emphasized the plants, or not the plants, the trees in the foreground. Wow, look at that filter. Okay.
Trees are plants, so technically your statement was right. So
yeah, those are my house plants.
You're good.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm starting to play with text a little bit.
Okay.
I know that I'm definitely not in Packard's level or anybody else, but I'm trying to do that.
No. Come on. You do great things with text.
There's a bat here, and there's an O, so I want to make the bat go through the O. That might be clever, right? Right?
Sure. Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds
good. I don't
know. And yeah, this is 2,500 by 2,000, right?
Yes.
Cool. I just wanted to make sure I had those numbers right. Cool.
You want to win the poster, Nick? Is that what you're trying to tell us?
Yes, that's exactly.
You're not allowed. You're not eligible.
Dang it! I was so close. I was so close.
Nice try.
I have the frame for it. That's actually why I did it, which is 2,500 pixels wide. Ah, what a frame it is.
Yeah.
So what kind of things are you looking to add here in the final 28 minutes?
I'm gonna try to make it look cooler. That's my whole approach, is to make it look cool.
Well,
We'll see
that's
how it
probably
goes,
a
though.
smart thing. You know,
Yeah.
do you think that you are currently pandering to the Twitch chat? Because ultimately,
I
they're the
cannot see the
arbiters here.
Twitch chat. I wish I would see the Twitch chat. Actually, you know what I'm really trying to do? I want to make a poster that I would want to put on my wall. That's really what I'm trying to do.
Okay. Okay. And
But
and
that
I see
wouldn't-
you're really leaning into these 2 color bands here.
Yeah,
Maybe
I mean,
3.
the picture of LA was like super. I'll bring it up to, not that one. I'll bring it up to the top. I just really love the color of LA that I found at night.
Wow,
or
that's a
like
stark
dusk.
photo, yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
that really cool, like, reddish color. So
Sure, yeah.
I'm leaning into it a little bit.
Cool. And you know, this reminds me, Justin, just a little bit of those wonderful SP Roundup nights, where you know I'd send it to you at like 12:15, and then be like 1 o'clock, like, what do you think, Nick?
Yeah, I trained for this all last year.
You're right.
Trying
It's
to come up with
tired.
something in like 20
But
minutes.
I didn't give you a pun
try to,
though. I didn't give you one, so
what's that?
you're on your own. This is one
Yeah,
of
I
those nights
know,
where
I
you
know.
came up with the pun yourself.
Yeah, it would have been helpful to have a pun this time, I think. Work better with
Next year, I'm going to give an SP Roundup. That's actually a hilarious idea. Is I give you an SP Roundup title, and you gotta run with it.
puns.
All right, guys. Justin, looking great. I'll talk to you soon.
Yep.
All right, we're going to move on now to Michael. Where is Michael? Here we go. Okay. What do we? Is it working?
Yes, we
All
are
right.
back in business.
And I noticed
Technology.
Before you had like a aura of white that you've added over it. It's in a like a parabola shape.
You're talking about this
The
this
outline.
faux shading.
You got that you got the shader, but also on like the borders on the right and the left, but not in the center and middle. You have this like white shadow. Do you know what I'm talking about? Just the whole outline.
I don't.
It's like
I think you're
dark in the
making
middle and then white
things.
on the outside.
I think you're making things up to mess with me.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with that.
Well,
I
like,
heard
no,
how you I heard how you heckled JR, and I'm ready. And I appreciate it, and I appreciate everybody in the comments.
Oh, so I'm
thank
seeing
you.
Showtime here.
Yes.
I'm seeing that in the middle. I don't think anyone else has that.
I'm afraid to.
You're afraid? I mean, I'll stop talking about
I'm afraid
it
to aggravate my computer.
Oh.
I don't want it to betray me again.
So what else are you going to be adding to this?
Well, right now, I kind of had a feeling you might ask that, so
Of course.
this wasn't even my plan, but we can turn this to a happy accident. Hold on, hold the phone, because let me see my color swatches here.
Yeah, what is that? Oh, that is a standard Michael Packard gradient. My God, this is so. Oh, I see it so much. It's great.
Yeah,
I love it.
I'm here.
That is quintessential Packard.
We'll see. Well, it was originally supposed to be a texture, so let's just keep that there. We don't want to erase that in case we like that. But we're gonna go and all my stuff got. Damn it! My stuff went down with the computer. It's all good.
Well, it happens. All right, I'm gonna give you more time because of your tech difficulties. So I'm gonna go.
You guys are all awesome.
This is cool. Look at this jungle.
It will not be a jungle. Okay.
I had a feeling. All right, I'll see you soon. Ethan Kaplan. All right, so what did we decide on here? Oh, look at this. You got some.
I found something cool. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm running with that.
Okay, so what is it that you're running with?
So you may remember the 1990s classic Angels in the Outfield, starring
yes.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt. So I'm kind of going off of that.
All right.
So
and you
we're
still
gonna
have the
see.
split color look.
You
got some
I
halos
really like
involved.
that.
You've got
I'm thinking
you have the same
I might
font.
flip.
Okay.
Yes, yeah. Haven't touched that yet. We're gonna figure out this situation here first.
Right. Absolutely. So it's interesting. These wings are reversed. right now.
Yes.
Right. It feels like
yeah, I like the
two
look. I just thought it was a
sets.
cool
Yeah.
texture. I think
Yeah.
I still need something for the background.
Mhm.
But yeah, I think there's some cool possibilities.
All right. Cool. I mean, yeah, not much more to add here. So I'm gonna move on, Ethan.
Sounds good. Talk to you
It's
later.
coming along well. Shawn, look at this. What are we doing here?
This is very meticulous stuff here. It's probably like I'm probably almost over. I'm adding some nice white lighting to his face, trying to make it look as realistic as possible. This is a full scope of what I got going on right here.
Wow, look at that. Oh man.
I still haven't really addressed anything else I wanted to because I've just been hyper focusing on this hue saturation.
Sure.
Which is
we're at about 22 minutes left.
22 minutes, oh boy.
So
see, I
mean,
just kind of started practicing this strategy last week, so I'm trying to put it to good use.
You will hear a 5-minute warning from me. I will be leaving at 5 minutes from everybody. So I'm going to probably pass one more time for you. And then 5 minutes, I'm just going to sit back and relax and allow you guys to do pencils down in that time. But yeah, it looks like looks like you have your design, you have what you're going for. And
I'm sticking with this. Not too many more changes.
Here. Cool. All right. Let you go back to it. All right, Cody. So I asked before, I just want to make sure we're on the same page. It's a 2500 by 2000. Make sure you got the right canvas because yours looks a little bit more like a square.
2500 by 2000?
Yep.
I think I was zoomed out a little bit on there. It might have made it look more squarish.
So I want to make sure you're good here. But
yes.
I mean, I like what you're doing.
Yeah, I believe we're good.
All right. Sure it's not flipped or something? Because this isn't the same size as Paradis's.
You said 2500 by 2000?
Yeah. Are they being weird? Are the other guys being weird? All right, I guess you're right. I believe you. Everyone else is weird. Anyway, so talk to me, man. So you've really added to this. Before we always saw the thing was on the left.
Yeah, I've like I said, I was trying to get the 2 world thing going. Well, it's not a world, it's the Earth and the Moon, but a 2 planet kind of thing going with the pitcher Otani and the hitter Otani on both sides. Mm-hmm. Trying to stick with the original thought I had of him.
So I will point out right now, it looks like to me that the hitting Otani is of this world, but the pitching Otani is out of it.
I mean, he's like in space, I guess.
I'm just completely messing with you.
I know.
Now this is a really cool concept. I love that you have the rings of like the halos essentially too, being involved with this. I really like what you're doing with the text here. A nice. What kind of font are you using there?
Montserrat.
Lovely.
It's always one of my favorites.
You got the nice space thing going. This is a really cool design.
Thank you, sir.
All right, I'm gonna let you get back to it. I'm gonna cycle back to JR. All right, chat. I'm not crazy here, right? Everyone else has got a different size than Cody. Let me know. Is it 2000? I think it's 2000 by 2500, not 2500 by 2000.
Something like that.
Because no, you got it. I think you've got it right. Can you go into your size really quickly? And it's which is which? 2000 width and 2500 height. So I'm gonna leave you for a second. I'll be back. You got it backwards.
Oh, okay. That should be an easy fix. No worries.
All right. Just want to make sure you're good. All right. JR. So
I hate
now
this.
I'm back. Yeah, I know you thought I was done with you. No. Not a chance. All right. This is looking good. I don't know
You think? I hate it. I hate it so much. Oh, I've made
we have
a huge
18 minutes
mistake.
left.
Ooh, that looks better.
Yeah. You have 18 minutes to complete this one. What final touches do you think you're going to be making?
I need to do something to just keep it from looking like just the giant mess of layered crap that it is right now. Sorry, can I say crap?
Of course you can. That's fine.
Can I say it
I
twice?
wouldn't characterize this as that.
Thank you.
I absolutely would
That's
not.
not how I'm feeling right now.
So where were you thinking of putting the text here?
Oh, there's text?
Well, not necessarily.
Ooh,
You don't have to.
I like this reversed smoke. I don't like that you guys are all seeing me like just fumble my way into coming up with something though.
JR, everybody has seen your incredible work on the site, not to mention the crown you wear. And by the way, those who enjoyed the
I gotta
2020
go back.
ebook that was so absurdly enormous and obtuse and massive, thank JR Caines for that design and so much work put into that. That
So
you don't
much
get enough
work.
credit for. That was absurd.
That
So
was
absurd
fun.
that we didn't do it again.
Okay.
And of course, we did it for a year that there was a pandemic. But you know what? It didn't matter. It was such an incredible feat. But you don't have to do text if you don't want to. I mean, I think people know that's Otani.
Holy
it's not
cow,
a
we have
requirement.
5 minutes, don't we?
You have 16.
16.
I'm gonna let you guys be at peace. for the
Oh,
last
you're
5.
my hero. Thank you. I can
I'm
use
gonna
those
let you
16.
be. You got this. You have 16 minutes left. Okay.
Oops, that was the opposite of what I wanted to do.
Good luck,
Sorry.
JR.
Yeah.
All right, Justin.
Hey,
Hey, you have 16 minutes left.
thank you.
Anytime.
So I think I've discovered that this is about heat, this particular one. So
Okay.
I'm trying to add more heat. I don't know if
All
it
right.
looks that nice with
Well, it's so hot. I'm taking off my sweatshirt. Terribly.
Is your hair crazier now than it was 2 minutes ago?
Oh God, it's been frizzling up, man.
You look
Out
like
of
you've been
control.
on air since like last Wednesday.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah. I mean, I am getting close to delirium, which is really, really fun. And
Yeah.
no, it is. You guys gotta understand. My apartment is. I have to have a radiator on at all times, otherwise, like there's no temperature or thermostat or whatever. It's just if you have it on, it just gets blazing hot, or it's absurdly cold, and I look like FDR with the blanket over my lap. So, I rotate between being super cold and super hot. Anyway, you have a flaming bat.
I do, yes. It's hard to see the bat though. It's didn't come out exactly the way that I wanted it to.
I gotta say, it
so
looks
I
like
have to
something
work
out of
on that.
Castlevania right now.
All right, okay, that's good, I guess.
Oh yeah, I think it's great. And
Uh,
mixing with the leg kick, it almost looks like that's part of the
leg is on
flame.
fire. It's not. This
is,
is not
okay.
good for pitching. That thing gets all his power from his leg. That's what
Yeah.
happened.
Well, it moves so fast, Glad Nick wears t-shirts underneath. I don't wear just any t-shirts. I'm wearing the same one as Packard, which is the PitchCon one. Very important. But all right, I'm just gonna let you do it. You got about 14 minutes left, okay?
Thank you.
All right, we're gonna go now to Packard. Oh wow, look at this! Now this is coming along.
Thank you, Nick.
Oh
Trying to
man,
recover here.
this is sleek.
Yeah, what I failed to mention, and the last time we chatted, that I had to just hold down the power button on my computer out of frustration and just reboot it.
Whew.
Luckily, it was able to scrounge some of the files that I had, so didn't completely defeat me, but almost lost my composure there.
I have a lot of questions, but we're going to talk about it later on. I really love the style of the lions on the left and right. Oh, he got the name. Oh, I don't want to spoil it for the others. I think you're doing some really cool things here.
Thank you, Nick.
What are you going to be adding before the end? You have 13 minutes.
I'm thinking about wrapping up these, what I got here, making it more uniform, presentable, and then using a little bit of time to try to make sure I can put those extra finishing touches on it without my computer
Sure.
exploding.
Well, you know what? We have matching shirts. I think it's of destiny today, Packard.
I had to dig for
Thank
this
you,
one.
Ben. All right. I'll let you get back to it. Good luck, Packard.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Ethan, you have 12 minutes and 40 seconds. Oh, man, look at all this extra you're adding on here.
I found a lane. I'm going with it.
Yeah, so
I'll
this
show
is
you.
cool. So you're
This is
adding a
gonna be
lot of nice dark textures, too. It was a lot brighter last time we saw the left and right, and you kind of moved on from that.
Yeah, kind of a more of a gothic, angelic, kind of feel to it.
Oh, definitely. You had some clouds in there.
This is gonna be kind of a spotlight type of thing if I can pull it off.
Yeah.
Play around with it, I don't think that's the right way to go. I'm gonna try something completely different. Never mind.
Well, you got some
Go
time.
away.
You have 12 minutes.
Okay.
And what are the last things you're going to be doing in these 12 minutes?
This font, and then we'll see if I can find his signature. I feel like that's my no pun intended.
That's your signature
move. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It is certainly the signature move, Ethan.
Yeah.
But all right. Good luck.
Thank you.
Let's go now to Shawn Palmer. Shawn Palmer. Oh, I'm really liking that shadow.
I'm trying to incorporate Japan's flag. It's really giving me issues here.
Oh, man, that's looking cool.
Oh, it's gone. All right, now it's back.
Oh, I really, really dig that. That really adds another layer to this. Because, yeah, I think there was a mystery of, like, what is that white space going to be to really make this thing pop?
Now I just really
That's
need to
a
match
cool
this
idea.
the font color with the flag. I'm almost there.
Oh, man. Well, you have 11 minutes left. What are the last things you're going to do to this?
I'm going to work on some, get into the camera raw filter, mess with the lighting and the shadows and the texture and everything. It's kind of just a final touch up.
All right. Well, I'm really, really enjoying this. I think it's really, the flag really ties the room together.
Awesome.
So, looking forward to seeing the
Hopefully
final
everybody likes it.
All right, and Cody, how are we feeling? How was the adjustment of the poster size?
We're all good.
We're all good. Oh, look at that! Oh, wow, this is coming together. Hey,
Yeah,
great
I'm
font.
liking
I
it.
was giving so much praise to Packard's font, but I'm digging this a lot. You had textures to it. You have a nice outline to it. You have shadowing on it. Cool stuff.
Thanks, sir. I'm liking how it's turning out.
And yeah, I remember that distinctly from your interview. You called me sir, and I was so taken aback by it. I was shocked. I was like, you do not need to do that, Cody. I'm sorry, sir. No, Cody. Oh, right. I'm sorry. It was amazing. I'm really liking the border you have here with Shohei Ohtani at the bottom.
Yeah, that's something I did that like one time when I was just playing around with Photoshop in college, and that's something that stuck. I do that with pretty much all the designs that I've done, just for fun or for work or anything like that. And it's just
I'm
always
a
been a good
huge
look.
fan of this style. Doug Carlin designed the look of our top 200 rankings, or all our rankings last year for the consistent cards, and it was something like this with the lines, a box border with the text intercepting it at one point. I'm a huge fan of that look. That's awesome looking.
Thanks, sir.
Cool.
Thank
And
you,
what
Nick.
you got? You got 9 minutes. What are you going to be working on?
I'm like I said earlier, I actually never got around to it. I'm trying to make him look a little more integrated with the moon and the earth. Make it look like he's not just like awkwardly standing with a foot on it.
Sure. Oh, look at that!
That's the game plan right now.
Now it looks like almost.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Good stuff, Cody. All right, I'll let you get back to it.
Thank you, sir.
Always with the sir. So polite. I love it. All right, so we have 8 minutes and 40 seconds. I'm going to be doing one last pass during the mad dash, I think. But at about 5 minutes is what I like to do, is just kind of leave you guys with a bit of surprise. So I'm going to do one very quick pass here. JR Caines. Oh, looking great. It's just oh, look at this. This is really coming together. Ooh.
Yeah, I think I'm pulling something together here.
Yeah, you got 8 minutes, so I kind of like that we went to you first, because it does seem like We're really seeing the potential of it, but there needs to be something else to kind of put it over
Yeah,
the edge.
I think that type
Yeah, we'll
is
see
gonna
how
be
that
my.
shows up. Cool. I don't want to do spoilers, so all right.
All right.
Looking very nice. Coming together. We'll see how you do. You got 7 minutes and 45 seconds.
All right.
Good luck. Hey, Justin. All right. You got about 7:40 left. What are you going to be doing down the stretch?
Just lighting, kind of wrapping it up. I guess there's not really much you can do in this time. Just finishing touches, I suppose. So
that's very vague and helps me a lot. No.
Well, it's true. It's all like, coloring and that type of thing. There's really not much more to put into it. So by the way, my favorite part of this is how JR, like, because I can't see what he's doing, how he sits here and talks about like, oh, this is terrible, and then you see it, and it's the most amazing thing you ever saw. I'm interesting to see like what his looks like. And actually, everybody's. I can't wait to see what everyone's looks like. But that's always one of my favorite traditions.
It's really so exciting to see this stuff come together. It's kind of crazy too. But I'm gonna let you go. This is the last I'm gonna say anything to you before the final result. So good luck. I'll see you in the showdown.
Thank you, sir.
Packard. All right. What are we working on here?
I'm just getting some of the fine edges blended in, so we don't have this choppy look on the outline of Otani's and company.
Well, that would be good. You got 6.5 minutes left.
Yes. And like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and open this Camera Raw. A few people have already mentioned that. So Camera Raw, I think it was a feature put into Photoshop for photographers, and you can really enhance your photos using Camera Raw if you know what you're doing. So the one who really put me onto this, and I can't speak for everybody else, was Ennis. Honestly, I never
Zach
really
Ennis,
did anything
if you guys
like
don't know
it.
Zach Ennis, unbelievable graphics with us, absurd detail and everything. Designed the picture list and Cubulus logos. Amazing.
Yeah.
We have so much to thank for Zach Ennis.
Yeah, definitely cool dude. Miss him for sure. Not sure what he's up to, but you do that at the end, and it's kind of like putting the cherry on top of the sundae. And as a designer, like I said, I can't speak for everybody else, but it's very fun because you spend all this time composing all this, and you're like, does it look good? Does it not look good? But then once you get to the end and you put on that Camera Raw and you enhance all the colors, the features, the lighting, and all that, you can blur out some choppiness.
Packard,
it's amazing.
I'm sorry to interrupt you. I'm amazed that you want to talk this much because you got 5:15 left now. You're just laying it.
No. Don't worry. I'm ready. Don't worry. That's why I'm not giving you guys everything.
And what I meant to tell Justin and JR is I need the image sent to me. When pencils are down, you got to send me a direct message, not inside the group chat, directly. You got to send me a version of this that I'm going to share to everybody. Okay?
Yes.
It's not going to be your screen share anymore.
Make sure you save your work, guys.
Yep.
Save your work. I want this crashing in the last minute.
Good luck. I'll see you at the finish line. All right, we're going to blaze through here. Hopefully you're looking good here. You feeling all right? Final touches, Ethan.
I'm here, feeling pretty good. Could use 20, 30 more minutes if this was going on the site, but for now, we'll make it work. Gotta finish this up, this section here. I'll give you the overhead. I feel pretty good about that. So
all right.
Just gonna make this match the logo.
I'm gonna actually start hiding. You have 4 minutes left. And remember, you got to send me the image at 0 directly, and not inside the group chat.
You got it.
All right. Shawn, I'm not going to show your thing now because we're under 4 minutes left. And I don't want to spoil it. How's it looking? You feeling okay?
I do need to go back a few steps and fix something, but overall, I'm very happy with how it's looking. The colors are coming together, and I think I got a good chance here.
Well, great. You're going to have to send me the image after when it's 0, 0 and I say pencils down. You have to send it to me directly on Discord, not inside the group chat, okay?
All right, sounds good.
All right. Hello, sir. How we doing? How we feeling?
I'm guessing that's me.
Oh, that's you,
Yes,
Cody.
Yes, it is.
That's you, Cody. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm liking how this
All
is
right, I'm
turning
not
out.
showing your thing right now, so
Gotcha.
I'm no spoilers for everybody. We have 3 minutes left, 3:15. You're gonna have to send me the image after. It's gonna be straight to Discord, but Any more touches, or are you just kind of feeling good and just seeing if there's anything else you can improve on?
I'm thinking about yeah. I'm just trying to find small things I can maybe make it just a little bit better. But outside of that, I'm feeling pretty good about where I'm at right now. Nick.
All right.
Nick.
Thanks, Cody. Yeah, are you wearing a pearl necklace on the honor of
Yes, I am.
Peterson?
One of the mini
pearl
suckers
necklace.
that I'm sure you could have found these for like 50 cents at any sort of like thrift store.
Yeah, but it means so much more than that.
I was at the Battery, I think, for game 5. I was just outside
God.
watching with everyone else, and I paid like $5-10 for this. So
amazing, worth it.
It was
All right,
worth it.
Good luck, Cody. JR, just want to let you know you got 2.5 minutes left, and you're gonna have to send me the image directly at that 00. Okay. When I say pencils down, you got to send me the image directly on Discord. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. Good luck. You got 2 minutes. Justin, I don't know if you heard it from everybody else, but you got to send me the image directly in 2 minutes, okay?
Yeah, okay, I got it.
All right. All right. We have 2 minutes left. So this is how this is going to go, everybody. At the end of 2 minutes, I'm going to yell pencils down to everybody. They're going to stop. They're going to send me their individual images. We're going to go through. I'm going to go one by one with everybody. They're going to talk about their designs, what they've done. And at the end of that, I'm going to share with you the poll for you to vote. During that time, we'll talk, of course. I'll give you guys a few minutes, about 2 minutes to vote. It's too many to do a Twitch vote because we have 6 instead of 5. So it's a straw poll. I've made it already. I'll send the link inside of the Twitch chat. It's on you guys. You have 2 minutes to say who you believe should win. Shopped. Oh, that's funny. Oh, man. Shopped. That's great. We'll call it that moving forward because we are going to do more of these. This is not just going to be a PitchCon event moving forward. We're planning on doing this and bringing designers from around the industry to be on our Twitch and do these events because this is the coolest thing. I love this so much. And just to be able to see the incredible work done by these fantastic designers, it's just so much fun. So we will be doing more of these. Stay tuned for that. They will make the promo image as we announce it on Twitter moving forward. We would obviously let you guys know on Twitch if you follow me on the stream. If you're inside of the Discord, we'll make an event. All of that fun stuff. But we have 23 seconds left. 21, 20. We're getting down to the wire. 15 seconds. 14. And when I say pencils down, you got to export it and send it to the Discord. That is me. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pencils down. It is over. It is done. All right. You can't do it anymore. You got to send me the images now, please. All right, I have Justin's. All right, ooh, look at that. That looks very nice. I have no one else's though. I'm waiting for everybody's here. Just have Justin's. You got to send me a direct DM and I will get it. We have it from JR. Oh, look at this. Oh my God. Oh man, you guys are so good. Oh, I'm so excited to see these final products for you guys all to see them too. I'm waiting for Packard, Ethan, Shawn, and here's Packard. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Waiting for Cody, Shawn, and Ethan. Send me a direct message on Discord. Please. I'm going to remove your Jay, you guys can stop streaming sharing your screens now. So you can remove those. Yeah, thank you, JR. I got it from Ethan. Oh, look at this. Oh man. That's cool. That's very, very cool. All right. We need some more here. I'm waiting on Cody and I'm waiting on Shawn. I can see Shawn is exporting now. It's too big is for Cody. You got to export it a little smaller, apparently. We'll get it soon. I guess I'll do this. Well, we're gonna start with JR. JR, how do you feel
What's
about
up?
yours? And I'm gonna share it for you guys right now. Here we are. This is it.
Oh, it looks awfully dark in here. I will lighten
All
it
right.
up if that's the way it looks on PC Gamut
So
before
let
we
me
put it
see
out
if I
there
can.
for everyone.
Can I actually just share an image? No, I can't do that. Well, anyway, so let's talk this out here. Maybe I can remove this banner, make it so that you guys can see a little bit more. There you are. So here it is. What are your thoughts about this? Work through what you've done here.
So I wish I had a half hour to just clean things up and get things better. Like the batter's back leg should show a little more because I don't know. There's tweaks, but wow, from where I was with like 50 minutes in, I'm pretty pleased with how it came together.
So I really love
Quickly at the end there.
the stencil text here, with the signature up here. You stole Ethan's move.
Well, that's not his actual signature. That's just a.
Did you just
That's
draw
my own.
this?
It's a handwriting font. But
Oh, okay. I see. Okay, still
Yeah.
love that. So we were from the very beginning. What we saw was the smoke coming up, the water explosion, and I love you definitely took the time to get rid of the explosion around the head here, which is great. You really did some nice filtering here. I gotta say, talk about that a bit with all the colors you used.
So, one trick, and I think I even talked about this last year, so maybe I should come up with some new tricks. But one thing I like to do to blend, several different layers of different, every photo is a little bit different. Every image that you're stacking is a little bit different. I like to do a overall layer. Sometimes to do that, I don't know how sharp I should get here, but sometimes to do that, I create copies of every single layer and then I flatten it so there's a flat of everything on top, and then I add noise, which is basically adding like grain to it.
Right.
And I give it a color, like an overall hue, and then I take that layer that is now everything flattened on top of all the actual working layers, and I use an adjustment on it so that it's kind of barely shining through,
Right.
but it's still there, kind of giving that overall same grain and sheen to every layer.
No, I dig it. It really makes this whole thing pop. And I gotta say, you laughed. You said, "Oh, I need to add text." The text makes this really come together.
Yeah. That the bottom was. I didn't have time to give him a real shadow on the ground. So my
So you did
solution
this
was
instead.
to fade
Yeah.
him to black. And then I was
It
like,
works.
well, now I definitely need text.
Oh man. So this is Flamingo. I'm gonna call this piece Flamingtani. Because I know that we can see, here is the leg, you see it, but it really looks like it's just one leg. Otani. I really dig it. I just have this image
Okay,
of this
good. I'm
as
glad you
one.
like it. I'm like, that's kind of weird. That's why looking at it, I wish that other leg shone through a little better.
No, I
just
think
because
it's
of that.
no, it totally works. I'm just being dumb. And this being here, it totally, you can even make it out pretty well here.
If we put this up for people, I think you mentioned maybe doing that. I want to lighten the middle, where they are a little bit.
JR. You
Really?
can't change it.
Come on.
So by the way, this is JR Caines. So when you vote, if you want to vote for this one, this is JR Caines. All right, thank you so much. Good luck, JR. Maybe you will hold the crown for one more year. All right, so we're gonna bring on Justin Paradis, and here is the final result. Justin, how do you feel?
I think it's a graphic that I made, so that's gotta go for it.
God, this is great.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple things that I just, I noticed when I was finalizing it that I would have fixed if I had more time.
Like what?
Some of
What are
like
you thinking?
the fringing around the trees on the bottom. I don't love that. Probably get done a little
Mm.
better with the fire, but I think it looks all right. It's pretty good.
Yeah, no, I really love. I mean, the fire element is really nice, and I think as you mentioned, the heat part. You get the sun coming in from the top right. You added these rays to this, made the whole. I could see the whole circle here of the filter, which is really good. And then adding, of course, the fire on the bat is amazing. The leg too, and you still have the mountain here,
Yeah,
all up here.
it
You still have it there
didn't shine
peeking as he looks back at it.
Yeah. Yes, that's exactly what I was going for. Him looking at and reminiscing of his start in life.
And
Yeah, I mean,
talk
I had
about
to flip. I realized halfway through that both the players are kind of facing, to the right, but the sun in LA was shining from the left. So if anyone don't get
interesting. As you
mad
can
at me
see, like the
because I
shadow
had to flip
here.
LA to be backwards.
Yeah, that would definitely not worked. But I think it made it work here. The blur and the effect you have on Otani. Talk about that.
Yeah, I was thinking about what to do with it. Ultimately, I think I wanted to get his first name in there, but I just didn't have time to put it in. So we just kind of left it with that. But it's just a pretty simple effect that you can do to take a text and then make a blur, a couple layers of the same thing, and it gives it kind of a shining glow. And so I do that a lot. And
yeah, you do. You did that for something else that might be seen this weekend that I'm not going to talk about. And there is a border around these letters, which is pretty cool too.
Yeah, that is completely just by accident. I think that's just kind of when I put one of the overlays on there, it happened. So sometimes things happen, and that's probably the same reason why there's the glow around the trees at the bottom. I didn't have time to figure out what it was, so because I had to finalize it.
No, I think it works.
Hopefully people enjoy it.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Justin. This is, if you want to vote for this one, it will be Justin Paradis. It is this graphic. Thanks a lot, Justin. All right, we're gonna move on to Packard, and here it is. Look at this. Oh wow, how do you feel about it?
There it goes. It loaded. I got a little nervous there for a second. I feel good, man. I feel a lot better than I did last year. I feel like I learned from my losses, and I came back to make everybody proud. But not to take anything away from last year, but this year it feels very competitive, very tight.
Ooh, it is. It is a good set this year. I mean, not to say it wasn't last year, but yeah, having 6-2 and everyone stepping up.
Exactly. Very proud to be a part of this team. But yeah, I like it, man.
Yeah. Well, I liked you had the circle, you have some weight. I like this thing, and you kept it so that you have the pitcher in front, but you have Otani stepping through almost here.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a happy accident. It was originally just supposed to be the texture, but the happy accident allowed me to add some extra color to it.
Right.
And I was able to add so by his knee, there's a bar there. I was able to reverse the image, so it was almost like a photo negative, and just take a little piece of that. I had extra time. We're just showing off here, having some fun.
And I also really dig. I mean, at first glance, just like, oh, cool, you just made like a baseball card and you made these two lines. But no, what you did is you made the Japanese flag here, but just vertical.
Yeah, I did have the top of the, they were brought in the line, so it was a complete rectangle. But I decided to just stretch it out, extend it. I wanted to get it
so sleek.
Get away from that confined space.
It really looks like a baseball card. This looks like Upper Deck edition of Showtime.
Hey, have them people call my people.
I'll see what I can do. No, this is great. You have the stadium in the background as well with the fireworks. You have the Showtime underneath. You have the Japanese. You have his name, and you also have a little effect here going on. What are you seeing here?
You talking about his kind of
little blur around the outline of pitcher Otani. There's something going on.
So the white, yeah. So it was some quick lighting. Not my best work.
It's just lighting. Yeah, that's all it is. Yeah.
But no, you're right to point it out. It should look a little cleaner than that.
Well, no, not cleaner. No, I didn't mean like that. Actually, what I'm realizing now is the effect it has, which is great. Which you have the lighting of this, but you also made this shadow of the texture around him too, which I think really makes him pop.
Yeah, I decided to add that in as another element. It didn't quite make sense because there's a shadow beneath him, so that's why it's so faint. I didn't want it to
Right.
be too strong. But
And
yeah,
you kept it down here too, which I think works, making an extension of this entire texture.
yeah, I really want that little Otani down there and all that typography to be the focal point.
Right.
And then your
And
eyes can kind of just wander around the rest there.
absolutely. And what I was talking about before was that you have this outline. And you have the white to the right of this. This is all white over here, and then it's dark up here.
Yes. So I was trying to kind of frame him with the lighting. And like I said, the photo was really busy. So that was just one of the ways I could focus, the details so you can see a little bit of the stadium. And what I really wanted was the fireworks with all that other chaos. I mean, we're talking, there's people's cars at the bottom of that photo and stuff. It's like, we don't want any license plates,
You don't want to see none of that. All right. Michael Packard, thank you so much for participating in this. This is fantastic. If you want to vote for Michael Packard, it's going to be Michael Packard if you want to vote for this one. Thanks so much.
Thank you, guys.
All right. I just cut you off, and I'm so sorry. Ethan, you are next.
Hey.
And look at this. You really lean into the Angels in the outfield. I'm digging it. And you got the signature in there, too.
I did. That was literally as the clock was ticking down. I appreciated that, actually, because it was like, okay, I can't do this, but I have time for this kind of situation. So
you got the exclamation points.
So I found one where he did his name in Japanese and in English. So that was
amazing. Cool. So you got both signatures.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get that, JR? It looks nice with yours, but he got the real deal. That's the signature.
That two font treatment though was so cool.
So talk to me about the different effects. I remember you were trying to do a spotlight, but looks like you just went with rays of light at the end.
Yeah. That was simple. I don't know if you can tell. If you look over on the wings on the right side, you got some birds, flying in there too. So just going with like flight and moving around. I took the halos directly. Yeah. I took the halos directly from the logo, and then for the font at the bottom. I couldn't find the exact font, but just went with that color scheme. And I was playing around. I kind of like this look of one being bigger than the other, and everything else I was trying to do wasn't working. So I just liked the way this looked, and kind of went, all right, like let's try this. And it started with the wings, and then found this really great sky image. So kind of went with that and added the glow, and it just kind of came together. Much like the rest of my competitors, with another 20 minutes, it could really be something good. But I'm pretty stoked with how it came out.
And what's really cool here is you see the texture of this wing, but you added something else over here to make it look like it's a sculpture.
Exactly. Yeah, that was the idea. Was kind of a nod to him being in Cooperstown one day. So
I dig.
I think it'd be really cool if he stuck around with the Angels the whole time.
Absolutely,
that'd be cool.
There's something about a player just having a Hall of Fame career in one team,
Absolutely.
It just seems so right. Baseball's above the business, please. But yeah, this is a great addition. I really like the light and the dark. Seriously, that was the initial plan. I remember the two different colors.
Yeah. So it's still there. It's very faint, but
right.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Ethan. Hey guys, if you want to vote for Ethan Kaplan in this fantastic addition to the contest, please vote for Ethan inside of it. All right. So I gotta make sure I get the right one up because I didn't download yours before. I think I got this. Here we go.
Hopefully it looks good still.
Here we go. Oh man, so you added some extra texture here.
I did.
Changing the color from red to white, and I think it really works.
That was in the last minute. I really was starting to panic. I'm like, I don't want to have the two reds offsetting each other, so I went with the white, and I think it turned out pretty well.
And yeah, you're the only one that did the reverse. You did the mirror of the two of lefty and righty Otani. Underneath a pitcher, because honestly, what everyone else has done is made hitting Otani the big one, and then having the smaller pitcher underneath. But you decide, you know what? I can make two hitting ones instead.
Exactly. I wasn't loving the way the big Otani was looking with the bat, so I went with the pitcher, and I had some bad to balance it. So I said, just 3 Otanis is dangerous. I'm like, let's go for it.
I gotta say, I am so digging the look of that flag behind. I really can't get over this. The wrinkles of it, the texture. It just really, really is a gorgeous thing. And you have also the contrast too underneath. You really added extra saturation by the end.
Yeah, I think Michael was talking about a camera raw going at the end and messing with the colors and going with also the LUTs, which is just extra color treatment as well. And just you can change so many things. Like this looked completely different, and it brought out my the lighting on Otani. It kind of made it a little brighter, and it made the lights a little brighter and changed the colors of the bushes. So I like the way it came out.
Oh, amazing work here. This is gorgeous. Thanks so much, Shawn. Good luck.
I almost put the
for this
picture
one?
list logo on it.
Oh, wait, did you put it? No.
I almost put it on there to get some extra points, but I didn't. I decided not to be a suck up, so I left it off.
Oh, that's funny. You should have done it with the white and the red texture, the pastel look that you have here, which is really cool.
Next time.
Absolutely. But yeah, if you want to vote for this one, it's going to be Shawn Palmer, and I'll go through all of them again at the end. Thanks so much, Shawn. All right, I want to put these in order. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. And then let's get Cody's in here. Welcome, Cody. Let's take a look at your final.
It was able to send, so.
Oh, yeah, it was too large at first.
Yep, I don't know how that happened.
Here we are. It's out of this world. I'm digging this one. And let's look at this. How did you make him, ingrained with the moon, ultimately?
Yeah, I mean, like everyone else has said, if I like 20, 30 minutes, I could have touched that up a little bit better, but I went with a basic, like a dust thing that I found online, just a 3D use thing, and put it in there and match the color to the moon. I did the same with the Earth Shohei.
You have the flying baseballs too, which is a nice touch. Instead of just the basic halo, you went one extra level of this is what he's thrown and this is what he's hit. He hits it so hard it goes around the world. I think that's amazing. You also changed the color of the moon at the end. No, was it always this blue?
I don't think so. Yeah, I think it's just been that color. But yeah,
well, I am ridiculous. I love this font. I was giving all this praise to Packard and his fonts, and I'll say, not the best one here, Packard. I'm sorry. You're generally the king of fonts, but I mean, I'm loving this. You have textures on this. You have a nice slab to it. It's looking great, and you did something different here.
With the text,
you didn't just stencil it out. You added.
I added
something.
A little inner shadow, I believe, on the stroke right there. Make it
right. You have it on the top of it, and you also is this just an ultra saturation to make it different from the actual background?
Yeah, I wanted it to pop out a little more, but still be able to see like the galaxy effect in the back.
Yeah, it's all there. That's what makes this whole thing. But this looks so fantastic.
I'm glad that
I assume that's Shohei Ohtani's name.
No, that's out of this world in Japanese.
Oh, it's out of this world in Japanese.
Yeah. I'm glad that everyone
that's
picked
really
up
cool.
on the Halo thing. I definitely 100% for sure that was my intention, was to make that look like a Halo. Also, yeah.
With the ball.
Yeah, I had no idea of that being a Halo, but if that's what everyone else sees, that's perfect by me. I didn't think anything about that being a Halo, but that's
great. All right. So thank you so much, Cody. This is a great one. If you want to vote for Cody Rogers, this is the one that you are voting for. So once again, I'm going to put the link here now. So I'm going to share this, copy the link. Spora has some great references there. The link is currently in Twitch. Thank you, Cody. For J.R. Caines, for Justin Paradis, for Michael Packard, for Ethan Kaplan, for Shawn Palmer, and for Cody Rogers. All right. I am going to bring all of our contestants to the front now. How is everybody feeling?
I think we have a very talented team is what I think.
Oh, yeah.
It's amazing. Really, really well done, everybody.
Absolutely.
Spoken like a good manager is Justin Paradis. I mean, this is the nervous time here, and I got to go to you, JR. How do you feel about holding the crown for one more year?
Yeah, not a chance. Yeah.
There he goes again, Justin.
Yeah, right. Okay, let's
JR,
go to you.
I mean,
I'm sorry.
just based on like, there's 6 of us now. Like, they're all great. Like, yeah, the math's not in my favor.
I'm gonna go to you, Ethan. Looking at the other 5 contestants, what was something that really popped out to you that you're like, oh, I wish I added that?
I have to pick one thing? You're kidding
One
me.
thing.
Oh man. Okay. First, just incredible work, each and every one of you, and it's so much fun coming into work every day and seeing what you guys create. Packard, that texture on the red circle from the flag, the way you did that with the stripes, that was so cool. I just kept focusing on that, the way you incorporated different textures and different elements into kind of a basic flag design. That was incredible. That's my
All right.
I could go on and on about each and every one.
I'm gonna go to Justin as the manager. Tell me something from each person's, and then not Packard, because you already got praise, that you wanted to incorporate that you liked.
Well, I think JR kind of wins the which one could be an MLB The Show cover. Like that looks like it could just go right to San Diego and go right on the cover of that video game. It's just excellent. And,
Is there anybody from the show listening?
Yeah,
Sport knows people. Talk to him.
I love the
vote Pack. That's funny. I will
I
say, by the way, I should say this right now. We might have an extra opening for a new graphic designer to the team. So if you want to join these wonderful people, reach out at info@pitcherlist.com. Come on by. Yeah, we have maybe a position or maybe 2 as we continue to expand this team. So come on by.
We have a lot of new writers, so we need a lot of designers to match up.
All right, Justin, you can't just give it to JR. Cody, Ethan, and Shawn, wait for your praise.
The halos.
Shawn's background texture it looked like sand, kind of with text on it, was super cool. Cody's looks like it could be a program at if you go to an Angels game, like I don't know if they still give up programs now. I don't know, but it looks like that could be the cover of a program. In Ethan's, I love it was subtle, but the birds in the background were like, I really like that for some reason. It was great. So everybody did a good job. I don't know who's gonna win, but they all deserve it.
And Packard, say something nice about Justin's.
Justin's phenomenal as always. I felt the heat as soon as it popped up on my screen. I had no idea what a few of you guys looked like. If you pull it up, I can surely say something great. But no, Justin, he doesn't need any more praise. Cody, he killed it, man. I'm telling you right now, that was great. The type treatment, the concept, I think he blew all of us away with his concept. And Shawn, the color of the city at the bottom was beautiful, and the way you had your typography flowing with the flag, just as soon as it popped up. Good job, guys.
Actually,
all right, we have a winner.
Fantastic.
You got a winner already. Oh,
we
boy.
have a winner.
That was fast.
I'm gonna do it by eliminating people here.
That's nerve-wracking.
Oh, I don't like this.
Like kicking us off the channel.
I'm gonna pass out.
Oh, jeez. Oh, wow.
Wait,
That was no warning.
Oh,
Just
God.
okay.
Warn my pitch.
Oh. That's not right. That's not right. Don't do this to me, Nick.
I said I wanted to sleep.
Congratulations.
No! Let's
to Michael
go.
Packard for winning this year's great graphics draw off. Huge praise,
guys.
Michael Packard. I'll bring everybody back
thank
on
you.
here.
Appreciate it.
Well done.
Congratulations, Michael. You have
we
won
just came back.
Thank you guys.
a great
Thank you,
graphics
everybody.
draw-off. An incredible
The
design.
voters voted correctly, I think. I have to say.
And
Nah, you guys'
we
work was
will
phenomenal.
we will figure out a way. We'll be giving away during the final presentation a poster of this design that you can hang up in your apartment, in your home. I mean, this is fantastic. I will see who I can find at Upper Deck. We'll see what we can do. Maybe there's a way we can make this for a moment the player image of Shohei Ohtani or something like that on the site.
That's
I don't know.
badass.
I'll see what we can do. But anyway, at the very least, we'll have some article that is allowing everybody to download all of these images. Which means, hey, graphics guys, we need an image for that article.
So we can
I
finish
think
him
Packard
now?
should make it 'cause, he won.
Yeah,
so.
if you want to
That's right.
finish,
That's the
Congratulations.
prize.
Yeah.
That's the prize.
but you all
First thing in the
also-
morning.
Everybody put your finished images inside of the inside that group chat, and then whoever wants to can just kind of combine them into one graphic. But we'll make it so all of you guys can download them and use them yourself. But that is going to conclude today's PitchCon. So thank you all for taking part of this event. But we'll do more. We're going to do more of these. We're going to do more of these great graphics draw-offs. Graphics. Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
That's graphic.
That's the real winner of today.
Oh, I love that Fast took those photos with his headphones on. That's the funniest thing to me.
I need that.
But all right, I'm gonna kick you guys all off. Thank you so much for being a part of this, and I
See
look
ya.
forward to the
Thank
next
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah.
Have a good
Take
night.
care, guys.